This is the Sony XB20 portable Bluetooth speaker. A Bluetooth speaker with a customizable halo made from two LED lights. Out of the box, you'll find the speaker itself and a USB cable for charging. That's it. And what's with the cable? It's so short. I get it, Sony. It's not about size, it's about what it can do. But this isn't gonna please anyone. The design of the XB20 is very similar to the old design of the Sony SRS X-2, but the materials, they feel a bit different. The top half of the speaker feels hard and rubbery, while the bottom half feels more like textured, kind of like carbon fiber. Holding it in your hand, it has a nice heft to it, making it feel really premium. And if you're carrying this in your backpack, I don't think it'll break your back anytime soon. The buttons up top display a power button that's also used to pair devices, volume buttons, an add button that allows you to connect multiple XB20 speakers, a play pause button, and an answer call button. Oh, and a bass boost button. The coolest feature of the device has to be the LED halo ring that's surrounding it, which also changes and flashes based on the beat of the music you're listening to. The speakers also sound pretty good considering its price, unless you turn off bass boost. Then it sounds boring and flat. So I'm going to show you guys an example of how the LED lights sync up with the music, as well as the sound quality of the speaker. Remember, the sound quality you're hearing on YouTube is based off of what my camera's recording, as well as what you're listening on. So sound may be completely off, but at least you'll get a general idea of how the LED lights work with the speaker. But if you want a real in-depth indicator of how it sounds, I suggest you actually visit a store in person and try one of these, because that's honestly the only way you can do it. You can't do it over video. Now enjoy the cheesy non-copyrighted music YouTube provides in their non-copyrighted audio library. Nowadays, the market for portable Bluetooth speakers is actually highly saturated. So what did Sony do to separate themselves from the competition? Make it ready for raves. No, seriously, they advertise this thing as something you can use at parties where you can connect multiple of these things together. They also advertised a water resistance on this Bluetooth speaker. However, it can't go into anything other than water itself. This includes chlorine, and chlorine is in pools, and pools are at parties. Let me simplify it for you. Speaker go in pool, speaker die. This device was ready to be my prime candidate to be called the prettiest Bluetooth speaker, if it wasn't for one thing. Its lighting features suck. To understand what I mean, I have to go into a little more detail. Sony sells 3 different speakers with a similar concept. LED lights that complement your music. The 2 larger speakers, the XB30 and XB40, have RGB lights, which means you can change them to fit any setting you need them to. But there's 2 problems. 1, color selection, and 2, the Sony Music Center app. Hello? The XB20 only has 2 lighting zones and lacks the ability to change to different colors. The one that comes with a particular color is the one you get. Its older brothers, the XB30 and XB40, you can change the colors, but only to the presets that Sony has set in their Music Center app. Which means if you want a color that's not within Sony's presets, also there's no preset to allow a static ring of light that doesn't flash. Instead, your only options are just rave, chill, and strobe if you want to give someone seizures. It may not be a deal breaker for some people, but it was for me. I don't need a party every second day of my life. Sometimes I just need a static ring of light for the aesthetics. To access special features of the Bluetooth speaker, you have to download Sony's Music Center app. From there, you connect to your speaker with Bluetooth and then you can customize anything you want about the speaker. Easy, right? No, they managed to mess this up. Sometimes the app doesn't even manage to connect properly, and to reset it, you gotta disconnect Bluetooth and reconnect it all over again. So here's my final thoughts. I know it seemed like I was really hating on this speaker, but as an everyday Bluetooth speaker that you leave around your house, it's pretty good. It has a familiar yet pleasant design and build. It has good sound considering the price, and it has features that you can't find normally in this price range, such as water resistance and the LED lights. Its LED lights, while limited, gives a brand new dimension to this Bluetooth speaker. While it's advertised towards party and you want to use it that way, then fine. All these features in a Bluetooth speaker that only costs $100, it's hard to beat. I was gonna use the XB20s to replace an older Bluetooth speaker I had, but considering I was super hyped for the XB20 and it ended up a little underwhelming, I'm just gonna keep my old one. But for those of you looking for a good Bluetooth speaker for around $100, this one's a pretty good value, and it provides features that even higher end speakers might not have. Despite its flaws, overall, it's a good product. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video useful. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, comment, and, well, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.